We are heading to the largest authentic German Christmas market in Europe outside of Germany itself, and it's found right here in our home city of Birmingham. Created in 1997 by Frankfurt City Council's Director of Festivals and Events, it was intended as a way to market Frankfurt to the city's twin, Birmingham. Starting with only a handful of huts, the Birmingham Frankfurt Christmas Market has now grown to over 200 huts and stretches for more than a mile down New Street. We'll also be taking a look at the other Christmas markets and pop-up stalls that arrive in the city every year for the Christmas period.
Ozzy, the mechanical bull built for the Commonwealth Games, and now he lives here in Grand Central. Now let's go get a beer.
The German market is split into two bits. So the main bit runs up New Street, which is the main street in Birmingham. And then there's this bit, which is in Pigeon Park, which isn't the actual name for it. It's just what everyone calls it because it's full of pigeons. I actually don't know what it's really called. And we've come to Pigeon in the Park for our first beer. This bit of the German market is also a lot more local than the main bit. So there's a lot more like local crafts and food and drink and that kind of thing. But there's a really good atmosphere up here. And we also just saw a toaster and marshmallow stand, which we've never seen before. So we're gonna go and do that now.
There's so much choice for food in this beer, but we already have something in mind for dinner, which we can't get all year round.
This is the main bit of the German market, and whilst it's not as local as the area we were just in, there are still craft stores and stuff, but you'll find the bars sell the same like hot chocolate with Baileys and stuff and the same beer, which is a Hofbrau beer, which if you haven't already seen our Munich video, is where we went to the Hofbrau house there.
My top tip for the German market, if you don't like beer, step one, step two, every year at least one person comes up to me and asks where I got this, and I have to say that I brought the blackcurrant with me. Not my first time.
You're probably wondering, if Georgia doesn't like beer, that she has to put blackcurrant in it, why didn't she just order something else? And whilst these bars do serve other drinks like Baileys and hot chocolate, beer is the best value per unit volume of alcohol. That's why she drinks the beer.
You have to pay a deposit for the glass, but they do act as souvenirs if you want them. We come every year, so they're kind of not new to us. But if it's your first and only time here, it makes a great souvenir. I'll tell you what, this German market is missing though. A chorus of Ein Prosit, ein Prosit. That is sung every like fourth song at Oktoberfest. So much so that you go in not knowing the words, come out knowing the words, but also sick of the song.
We also didn't realise until we went to other European markets that having a talking booth then is like a thing. We just thought Birmingham had one.
This you can only get at the German market. It is a fried German style burger with fried potatoes and fried mushrooms and then some garlic sauce. Delish.
Georgia got all of her fried food. I got a half-meter bratwurst. We haven't been to loads of European Christmas markets, mainly because in the year that we lived in Munich, again, go watch our Munich video, but in the year that we lived in Munich, they cancelled the Christmas market because of COVID, so that was no fun. But we've been to Nuremberg, we've been to Salzburg in Austria, and we've been to Amiens in France. But without a doubt, the Birmingham Christmas market has the best atmosphere.
Anyway, time for a refill. The other place we like to come to when the German markets are on is the Après Ski bar, which is just a little pop-up bar in between the two entrances to the Bullring, and it does like malt cider and it has live music and it's just a pretty fun pop-up bar. We've got Knoblauchbrot, which for the longest time I was calling Nobbybrot until I started learning to speak German and I learned that's not how you pronounce that. And extra garlic sauce. So it's essentially garlic bread with cheese, and then I got salami on the top as well.
And then, of course, we got a pretzel, but not as good as the German pretzels. Not enough salt.
And last up, we have a chocolate marshmallow, and I got the honey and almond flavour, and it's a bit like a tea cake. Good. The marshmallow is really soft, it's not like chewy at all. And to carry on the trend of things we don't actually know the real names for, we're at the Floozy in the Jacuzzi, which is just off Victoria Square, and it used to be a water fountain and then a bunch of pipes broke or something, so they filled it with like plants, and then they recently, I think it was last year or the year before, put it back to a water fountain, and on the day it opened, someone filled it with bubbles. Anyway, we're going to go and get a drink in a nice warm pub so that we can warm up before we have to get the train home.
Someone's kicking off over there. I heard screaming. Are you filming?
A homeless guy just came over, thought it was a woman.
I'll give it a go. So, also up here is a lot more local.